I want you to understand the fundamental difference between me and most people. It's not the jump shot, it's not the rings, it's the philosophy of the end zone. Most people are terrified of failure. They treat it like a disease. They engineer their lives to avoid the risk, the exposure, and the humiliation of falling short. So they never try at full speed. They always leave an escape route, a safe distance between their maximum effort and the potential for a catastrophic miss. I'm telling you, I can accept failure. We all fail at something. Failure is a fact. It's an outcome. It's data. It's the price of admission to the arena. If you're not failing, you're not reaching high enough, you're playing too safe. The loss itself is not the enemy. The thing that kills ambition, the thing that strips you of your right to stand among champions is not trying. It's the decision to retreat before the battle is truly over. It's the cowardice of self-preservation. When you accept the comfort of giving up, you commit the ultimate betrayal. You betray your own potential. But we are going one step further. It's not just about trying, it's about recognizing that trying is meaningless until it leads to the only result that matters, success. I can't accept not trying. And more fundamentally, I can't accept not trying until I succeed. The effort is not the goal. The effort is the non-negotiable path to the only acceptable destination. This is the contract. Sign it or get off the court. Let's be honest about the word trying. For most people, trying is an excuse. It's a defense mechanism they use to soften the blow of a loss. They say, well, I tried my best, and then they go home proud of their effort, but empty-handed. Effort without result is a hobby. I want to destroy that false comfort. Your job is not to try, your job is to win. And the only way to guarantee the win is to redefine the word try. For me, trying is a continuous escalating act of aggression against the problem. It doesn't stop when you miss. It doesn't stop when you're tired. It doesn't stop until the mission is complete. When I missed the shot, my brain didn't process it as failure. It processed it as the effort was insufficient. Now adjust and increase the effort. That's the difference. You see the miss as a signal to quit. I see the miss as precise, expensive data telling me exactly what I need to fix for the next attempt. If you accept trying as a ceiling of your ambition, you will always be an almost there. You will be the talented guy who could have, should have, but stopped one push short. I refuse to stop one push short. I refuse to leave any ambiguity in the effort. The only failure I can accept is the failure to make the final winning effort. The failure to stop is your only guaranteed path to success. The effort must be permanent until the victory is permanent. You want to know the true cost of not stopping until you succeed? It's not the money, it's the absolute and total elimination of your comfort zone. To be truly unstoppable, to commit to success as the only endpoint means you have to commit to continuous uncomfortable adjustment. This is where most people fail. They try, they fail, and they retreat to the familiar pattern of their last effort. They repeat the same insufficient work and wonder why they keep getting the same losing result. The unacceptable failure is not learning. The unacceptable failure is trying the same thing 3 times and expecting a different outcome. My commitment to winning meant that every failure forced me to completely rebuild. When the Pistons shut me down, I didn't complain about the refs. I spent the summer transforming my body, adding bulk, and building a post-up game. I changed my entire identity because the old one wasn't sufficient for the win. This is the non-negotiable price. You must be willing to destroy your old self, the one who failed, and rebuild a new, smarter, more effective champion until the win is inevitable. You have to treat every miss as a fundamental flaw in your design that must be surgically corrected. I can't accept not changing my game, not increasing my effort, and not adapting my mind until the final result is secured. Adapt or perish. That is the rule of the relentless. Let's clarify the relationship between effort and obsession. Obsession is not about the result, it's about the process. It's about creating a personal internal standard that dictates that the level of effort applied must be world-class, regardless of the score, the opponent, or the difficulty of the task. When I talk about not accepting, not trying, I'm talking about fostering a cult of obsession, where the idea of quitting is a logical impossibility. Quitting is not an option on the menu. Failure is a temporary result. Quitting is a permanent statement about your character. The average person tries until they hit the emotional wall. The champion commits until they hit the objective wall of the final win. The difference is the mental framework. You must cultivate a mind that views resistance not as a signal to stop, but as a confirmation that you are right where you need to be. The pain, the exhaustion, the mounting failures, that is the final test that filters out the dabblers from the dominators. I didn't stop because I was tired. I stopped because the buzzer sounded and the job was finished. You must adopt that same unforgiving timeline. Your effort is not measured in minutes, but in its duration until success. You must become an unending loop of effort, adjustment, and reapplication until you conquer the problem. This is the ultimate confrontation, the final attempt, the moment where the clock is running down, the resources are depleted, and your mind is screaming, I have tried enough, I am exhausted, this is not worth it. That is the exact moment where the philosophy of the champion is tested and forged. Most people settle for the moral victory of trying hard. I don't care about moral victories, I only care about the scoreboard. To succeed, you must embrace the final brutal attempt with absolute focused aggression. I can't accept you getting to this final stage, having done 99% of the work and letting fear or fatigue rob you of the final 1%. That 1% is where the greatness lives. That 1% is where the price is highest. That 1% is where the weak break and the champions emerge. You are stronger than you think because your will is the only renewable resource you possess. You can always find one more burst of speed. You can always find one more degree of focus. You can always find one more minute of fight. Stop accepting the failure of the last step. Stop settling for the comfort of the retreat. You must look at the problem, acknowledge the pain, and say, I'm not leaving this arena until I get what I came for. I can't accept not trying until the win is secured. Now go and deliver the undeniable proof of your commitment. The failure is acceptable only if it is the direct result of a maximum sustained, relentless effort that you are ready to immediately correct and reapply. The unacceptable failure is the pause, the doubt, the retreat, the whimper. The unacceptable failure is the decision to quit when the win is still mathematically possible. Your commitment must be simple, win or die trying to win. There is no middle ground. There is no acceptable loss of effort. You are not defined by the failure you accept, but by the effort you refuse to withdraw. Go back to your challenge. Do not look for an honorable exit. Do not look for a clean break. Look for the next way to attack the problem, and attack it until it breaks. Now go. The attempt is not over until the success is complete.